everybody, Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14.
What's going on, folks? It is K-Spade the Prospect, back today with a brand new episode of Welcome to Sin City. That's right, I'm bringing you guys out to the desert, man. This is my UNLV Running Rebels NCAA Football Series, and I got some Mountain West Conference action for you guys today. We're going to be doing battle against New Mexico, who currently hasn't had a conference game. We might as well welcome these guys to the conference with an L. I'll meet you down at the coin toss, folks. Alright, so folks, look, UNLV is 3-1. That's right, we've already won more games so far this season than the entire last season. This is a dangerous area for a coach. You want your players to feel good, you want them to feel accomplished, you want them to feel confident, but you don't want them to get lazy, you don't want them to get comfortable, and you don't want them overly confident. So every once in a while, it's good for them to have the scares that they had recently against the FCS school, as well as, I don't remember, what was the other team that had us on the rope? That's how short my memory is, I don't even remember. We get into this game right here, and by the time I'm ready to give some play-by-play commentary, we got Tao lowering the boom on the quarterback down there. Somebody check on Lamar. Lamar, you good? Lamar got destroyed on that play. 3rd and 7, operating from the gun. Lamar Jordan II has time in the pocket, delivers a beautiful pass across the middle. Can't hate on that. That's a 19-yard pickup, and their drive continues. Later in that drive, they face a 3rd and 16. They hit another receiver across the middle of the field, and they pick up another first down. Third downs has just been the devil for this UNLV defense. I don't know why. They can play really well on 1st and 2nd down. If they put you in a situation where you can drop back and take a shot deep, you're having way too much success with that than Coach Spade want to see happening. Here's another 3rd down at the end of that drive, and I like what we see here. Not only do we see a stop, we get a sack on the quarterback, only 4 rushers on the play, and I like the way UNLV is swarming to the football. Lamar was out there shaking dudes off. He was trying to get away. This defense just wanted to sack more than he wanted to stay on his feet, and a lot of times that's what it's about, desire. We get our first look at the Running Rebel offense, and of course they come out moving the football with this super dangerous read option. Johnny Stanton on the keeper right there, 1st and 10. Later in that drive on 2nd down, the team looked like they wanted to get David Green going early, but kudos to New Mexico. They probably figured that was going to be the move, and it looked like they keyed in on Green. If it was a read option, they followed Green. They let Stanton run. If you just lined up and turned around and tried to hand it to Green, they did a pretty good job of stopping him. 3rd down right here, UNLV has to go to the air. That's really good coverage for New Mexico. UNLV lucky to get away without turning the ball over there. That should have been a pick, if we're being honest. Should have been a pick. So New Mexico is on the board with 3. UNLV still holding that donut. We jump ahead. Defense back on the field. We got to come out here and get a stop. You don't want them to get another 3. Even if it's just a field goal, you don't want this team to gain that confidence early and feel like they can march down the field and score every time they want to. You don't want that. They got a nice little trickeration looking play right here. Beautiful run. I don't know how he got away, but Damian Gamblin picks up the 1st down on that play. New Mexico runs a hurry-up, no-huddle offense. They get the call from the sideline, and I don't know about that one. Probably want to throw that play out. Lamar runs right into a defender. It don't go too good for him. Here's the 3rd down. Can UNLV get a stop? Absolutely not, but good googly moogly. Look at that hit. Them boys out there hitting in the secondary. I like that. And I'm sure Coach Spade like that. Ex-secondary guy himself, I'm sure he likes that. 3rd down right here. Now look, here's another chance to get a stop, folks. We got to get a stop. It's 3rd and 14. New Mexico drops back. Lamar has time in the pocket, takes the shot. Oh my goodness. Sit back. That should have been a pick. That should have been a pick. No complaints, though. I'm just glad the defense was able to hold these guys, and now they got to attempt a very long field goal attempt. Now, they already have done this before. They got 3 on the board. They got enough leg on this kick, but it's wide left. Wide left. UNLV offense back on the field. Come on, guys, let's get it going. What do? You fire up the Green machine. Beautiful run right here. 12 yards on the play for David Green. 1st and 10, Running Rebels. Let's go. Operating from the gun with 2 tight ends, I like to see UNLV in this set. You get the extra blockers on the field. Johnny Stanton keeps it on the read option. 20-something, what's that, almost 30 yards later, 1st and 10 UNLV. Stanton can beat you with his feet. We've already known he could do that. He also had to kind of silence some critics on what he could do with his arm. So far this game, he's doing a great job of taking what New Mexico is giving. 2nd and 10 right here, taking a shot across the middle of the field. Devontae Boyd, big time catch, big time hit. Devontae, you good? You good? 1st and 10, Stanton drops back to pass. He's dancing around in the pocket, got hit on the release of that pass. Luckily, he threw it out the back of the end zone. If your receiver can't get it, you want to throw it when no one can get it. But on 3rd and goal, look at this beautiful play.
I put my soul in this shit with this ink all on my skin. Think before you ink, I got this ink all on my hands. Man, I'm growing up and I'm changing. Don't try to knock me out of my plans. You was bullshit in my grind mode. Was giving it all.
I mean, that pass is crazy. David Green was simply trying to stay in bounds and reach out and make the catch. And on the catch, he actually broke the plane of the end zone. 7-3 UNLV. Defense back on the field. They're going to have to keep an eye on Lamar Jordan in second. The guy's quick. He can run. He will run. Got to keep an eye on this dude. Got to. So far, I feel like the defense has done pretty good. Been on the field. This is the 3rd drive they've been on the field for. Only 3 points up. I like it. If you're giving up a point a drive, I don't feel like the coaching staff can be too upset. Now, 3rd down is still being an issue for these guys, but right here, Tao, I'm telling y'all, I'm seeing 2 different pronunciations for this guy. And I think Lotulelei is actually what I'm seeing more. I know y'all saying Lotulelei, and I get what y'all saying that, but I'm just going to call him Tao. I don't want to get it wrong, y'all. We're going to call him Tao. Or somebody hit him up, get him to hit me up, and tell me how to say it. On 3rd and 6, UNLV converts a big-time 3rd down conversion. Devontae Boyd, I told y'all at the start of this series, he's our go-to guy. We look for this dude. When nobody's open, we're just going to throw it to Devontae. Hope he can make a play. Right here, the tight end Price fighting for more yards. I like it, fella. I like it. Only 5 yards on the play, but the determination that he showed is what I really like. Later in that drive, 2nd and short. Stanton drops back to pass, rolls out, got his eyes down the field, delivers a beautiful pass to Presley. Let's go.
Think before you ink, I got this ink all on my hands. Man, I'm growing up and I'm changing. Don't try to knock me out of my plans. You was bullshit in my grind mode.
Look, Stanton got cracked at the end of that play, and if you see back there, he never got up. No!
Nissan, innovation that excites. David Pollack here in the studio as always to lend a little perspective to what just went down in the first 30 minutes. Ball security was a major theme coming into this game, and both offensive coordinators have to be thrilled with the fact that their offenses, first and foremost, did a good job of taking care of the ball.
And you don't see it every game, that's for sure, that both teams don't have a turnover at the half, and you usually see those critical mistakes that set up a short field for you to take advantage of, and it's definitely nice. It's nice to be able to put in a plan all throughout the week and to be able to execute it and not to be able to make those big mistakes, because coaches will tell you, it's those big mistakes that kill you. It's okay to be rushed in the pocket as a quarterback and then throw.
So Johnny Stanton gets evaluated at half. He won't be back today, folks. Wow, like I don't know what's going on with the Running Rebels and injuries. The injury bug is active and he biting whoever. Like he don't care, he blind. Anybody can get it. Anyway, it's the next man up philosophy. That's what it's got to be. Football is a violent sport. People get hurt. You still got to play. You still expected to get dubs. Let's see how this injury impacts this Running Rebel offense. So far, so good, right? Turn around, give it to the Green Machine. That's what this guy does. 1st and 10, they go back to him. He tried to cut back inside. That's a great blitz, and Green is thrown down to the green, 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. It brings up a 3rd and long. Now, this is our first time seeing this pass from this quarterback, Kurt Palandek. Did I say that right? Hey, man, all these names are crazy to me. But anyway, the guy cannot get a completion on the pass. UNLV had to punt that thing off. So it's a 14-3 lead. The defenses look pretty solid until right here. Look at Lamar Jordan the second. Put the moves on the UNLV defense. Cut on the burners and ain't nobody gonna catch him. Wow. That boy looked like the fastest player on the field on that play. Now you got to wonder if this 14-3 lead was big enough with a different quarterback in the system. However, though, Kirk said, hold on. I can run the ball too. Now, if we can still run this read option, ooh, I like it. 1st and 10 later in that drive. I like what they're doing here. dial up some short passes, get this quarterback's confidence up, and at the same time, show this defense that you ain't afraid to throw it. Even if you really are, sometimes you got to put your poker face on. You got to. 3rd and short. Palandek making some pre-snap reads, realizing it's only 3 down linemen for the defense. Made an audible. Turns around, gives it to the Green Machine. Why complicate this? Beautiful play call. Great observation, kid. 15 yards on the pickup for Green. Green, who started this game slow, the defense did a really good job of containing him early, seems to be getting going later. 3rd down, they have to go to the air. Evan Owens is in the game. He hurdles one defender, but he's still brought down before he can get to that 1st down marker. They're going to have to settle for 3. We got a 17-10 game, and I don't know if 7 points is enough. This Lamar Jordan dude kind of put me in the mind of Lamar Jackson. I'm scared of Lamar's right now. I'm afraid of the guy. Right here, he ran into Tao. That's not going to go in his way, ever. 3rd and short. Jordan drops back. They got the screenplay dialed up. Look at the big heavies out there clearing the way for the kid, and he gets more than enough for the 1st down. The drive continues. 1st and 10. Lamar looked like he wanted to keep. I'm not really sure what happened right there. It looked like it was a miscommunication between the quarterback and the running back. At any rate, he goes down behind the line of scrimmage, tries to run right here, picks up a good gain of yards, but he's brought down shy of that 1st down marker. Brings up another 3rd. Come on, UNLV. Let's go, Rebels. New Mexico gets the call from the sidelines. Lamar takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. Wow, like the offensive line did a hell of a job of clearing the lane. Anybody could have picked up 13 yards on that play. They come back. Here's another 3rd down. Look at Lamar stiff-arming cats, running right by dudes. That's another 14-yard pickup. This kid's going to be a problem. UNLV better put a spy on this guy, and they better do it now. Are they going to be looking at the film all week wishing they had to put a spy on this guy? 3rd down, they try to pass to the running back in the screenplay. Beautiful stop. 4th and 8, they feel like they have to go. Still 5 minutes on the game clock. I'm not sure that you have to do that, but you definitely don't want that to be your play call. Who drew this up? That really could have been an interception. When you look at it again, it's a defender right there. He couldn't make a play on the ball, but he did a great job of getting the receiver down. 5 minutes on the play clock. Now, here's got to be the game plan right here, folks. You want to run the football. Sorry, Kurt, but we really don't trust you right now. We got to run the football. You got to eat clock. I'm talking stay in the huddle forever if you have to. Now, David Green picks up 7 yards on the play, brings up a 3rd and short. They would get that 1st down and continue to drive. Later in that drive is 2nd and short. Look at Green. I swear it looked like at the end of the game, when the defense is really getting tired, when you can see hands on knees, when the big heavies is huffing and puffing, that man, David Green, looked like he got an Energizer battery in his back. The big fella ain't tired. And then again, maybe he is. He gets cracked on the play right here. Put the pigskin on the turf. He's got no fumbles all season. Luckily, it is recovered by offensive lineman. Now, we're going to jump ahead in the drive. Later in this same drive, it's 3rd and 5. You give it to the Green Machine. You have got to be kidding me. The big fella gets hit and he fumbles again. This time, New Mexico on the recovery. A running back with no fumbles on the season fumbled twice in one drive with the game on the line. Folks, if you like drama, I got it for you right here. Ain't no need to watch no soap operas. I got you right here. 17-10. New Mexico only has 1 timeout remaining. 2-minute drill is in full effect. 3 points won't get it. They got to get in the end zone. And, of course, they come out trying to run. I like that, though. I like it. Trying to probably get the defense to fall asleep, take a strike downfield. One thing you can bet, UNLV will be spying Lamar Jordan II. He will not take off and gash these guys for 30, 40, 50 yards on this drive. Can't let that happen. You can't. And look what they're doing. They got Tao. They got Tao on the spine right there. He made a play. Very good coaching over there on the side of the UNLV sideline. I see y'all. I like what you're doing. 3rd and 7. Jordan has time in the pocket. Throws a strike. The strong safety. Hawthorne comes up with a huge INT. Let's go. That's game sealing stuff right there. Nail in the coffin. Troy Hawthorne, I see you, bro. That's me, too. Y'all know I play that safety, right? Man, I play that safety. I ain't gonna lie. I was hella hyped when I caught this pick. I might have to bring y'all some live gameplays one day. I don't know. Anyway, folks, hey, 4-1 UNLV running Rebels. It's all about that scarlet and gray. We getting it done out here. Johnny Stanton could not return to the game. He still did enough to be our player of the game. That's all I got for today. Hope you guys are still enjoying the series. If you missed it, I did post a recruiting update earlier today. Go through and check that out so you can see what type of talent we're trying to bring in. If you guys enjoyed the video, do me a favor, drop that like. If you're new here, go ahead and hit subscribe, fam, and I'm out till next time, y'all. Peace.